Welcome to this update on the Notre Dame neighborhood, brought to you by Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. I'm Bob Nagle. Well, there was a big invasion on our campus and in our neighborhood last weekend. Nothing dangerous, but exciting for the Notre Dame football program, that's for sure. 60 of the top prospects from around the country were on our campus. Coach Brian Kelly and his staff hosted this group. They put them through some workouts, had some meetings, got a chance to meet some of the wonderful staff here at Notre Dame, and came away with some great looks at some of the top talent. Matter of fact, made a couple of offers which may be accepted. Coach Kelly spent a lot of time in his golf cart talking to a young man named Hilliard, who's an outstanding football player. He's hoping that maybe he gets a commitment from him as well, and wouldn't that be exciting? But it was a big weekend for football, and it's kind of strange this time of year, but with the invasion camp, that was a busy time on the Notre Dame campus. And then over the weekend, they also had a 7-on-7 tournament. They had 64 teams, and that means about 800 kids were on our campus, and they spent some time working on 7-on-7 games against each other. They had officials and everything out there, and kids got a great chance to show what they could do. And of course, the coaches were watching carefully at that too, seeing if there isn't some talent maybe in the area, or some of the teams came from as far away as Illinois and Michigan and Ohio. So they had a great weekend on the campus. Of course, the weather was beautiful. That always helps, and we like people to think it's like that all the time here in the neighborhood, but of course we know better. It's been raining a little bit, and that slowed down some of the construction projects on the campus. A lot of work being done, and you just have to be patient, maybe move to the other side of the street, find a sidewalk that's open once in a while, but it's all going to be in great shape by the time the football season get here, and a chance to do a lot of improvements in some of the new building on campus. That's an exciting part of what's going on as well. You know, you talk about Notre Dame football. Zach Martin has signed his contract with the Dallas Cowboys. Zach was a first-round draft pick, and many of the other guys have also agreed to terms, and some of our free agents have signed on with different teams and getting a look there. So those guys have a great opportunity, and a guy like Zach Martin, who signed a nice contract, doesn't have to worry about things like student loans anymore, but maybe you do, or maybe one of your children has a chance to go on to college and needs to secure some money, and if all the loans from the government aren't enough to cover what you need, you can certainly call the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, and they have plans, the best plans available anywhere in the country, to help your young one meet the needs for college and secure those additional loans, and we're ready to help you. You can reach us with your online apps. You can reach us online. You can stop in person or give us a call at the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. We're ready to help you with the greatest loan rates for your student and to help their dreams come true. Well, for Notre Dame women's basketball, some dreams are coming true. Brianna Turner is on campus along with Catherine Westbeld, and all of our players who are coming in. Our freshmen are coming in, and we're also having our upperclassmen are back. They're playing some pickup basketball, but also handling some of their academic responsibilities during the summer, so it's a little easier to travel. And Coach McGraw very excited about this team coming in, and the way they look already is just terrific. It's going to be a busy schedule for the Fighting Irish women's basketball team. We started off the season early on with a trip out to Connecticut. We're going to play a tournament at the Mohegan Sun Arena, and that'll be a lot of fun. There'll be 8 teams in there for that tournament, so the Irish get a chance to play 3 games in that weekend. Then they're going to be in Fort Wayne, Indiana to take on Maryland. That's the Big Ten ACC Challenge game this year, and the men are at home that same day, so we've moved it over to Fort Wayne's War Memorial Coliseum, which will be a nice venue to play that game, and some of our fans from the Ohio area won't be far for them to travel to get to Fort Wayne and see the Irish play there. And then, of course, there's a team coming in on December 5th. Connecticut will be in, and that'll be a great start to the season for Coach McGraw as the Irish look for maybe a 5th straight trip to the Final Four and a chance to win, or at least compete for another national championship. Won't that be great? Former Notre Dame basketball player Skylar Diggins is having a great run with the Tulsa Shock this year. She's in her sophomore season, so to speak, her second year in pro basketball. A lot stronger, a lot healthier as the season's underway, and her teammates are also much better than they were a year ago. So the team's playing better. And the other day, in a road game, the Tulsa Shock got a big win over the Chicago Sky. And in that game, Skylar Diggins scored 33 points, her career high in the WNBA. So things going very well for Skylar Diggins and her career in pro basketball. And Kayla McBride's also doing well. She had a 30-point game already in her career, one of the top rookies this year in the WNBA. She's playing for San Antonio. Well, there was an Adidas truck seen parked near the Purcell Pavilion and the Joyce Center the other day. Must have been loading stuff up and get ready to leave because Adidas will not be part of the Notre Dame campus or athletic program after July 1st, just a week or so away. Under Armour will be taking over and providing all the gear for Notre Dame athletics and their staff and everybody. So it'll be a little bit of a new look on the Notre Dame campus with Under Armour, and that starts in just about a week. And that's going to do it for this update on the Notre Dame neighborhood. I'm Bob Nagle. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for supporting all the things we do for you at Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. Until next time, be well.